in Bangladesh right now and the Bangladesh India relationship, the major troubles in it, what exactly do you foresee in the
Well,
future? What is going to happen, do you think?
I mean, what's happening in Bangladesh, this was always, I mean, it was a long overdue. I'm not at all surprised with what's happening in Bangladesh, So basically, I think we should look at it in a larger perspective, Countries where you have a very, overwhelming majority of Muslim population, like Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, and a very significant, sizable, and a powerful presence of Islamic extremists. That includes the clerics also. That includes the terror groups also, the extremist groups also, like Muslim Brotherhood, Jamaat Islami. There, it's very difficult and challenging to sustain democracy in the long run. Ultimately, after some time, with after all these failed experiments with democracy, people under the leadership of Islamic extremists, they rise up in revolt and they uproot the whole system. It has already happened in Syria, it has already happened in Yemen, it has happened in Iran. Pakistan is almost, witnessing that kind of, revolt. All like in these days, in the past also it happened, and Bangladesh, the last, I would say, straw to break the camel's back was the ouster of Sheikh Hasina. She was the last one who stood as a guard or as a fortress between democracy and the complete overthrowing by the Islamic extremists. Now, after her ouster, what I see in Bangladesh is the increasing and expanding presence of various Islamic extremists and extremist groups like Jamaat-e-Islami, Ansarullah Bangla, Al-Qaeda in Indian subcontinent, Pakistani groups like Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, ISI will be very active. Besides that, with the, very, I would say, very crucial and a very violent interplay of all these extremist groups, transnational terror groups like ISKP will also be very active in that region. And that is going to be a major security headache for India. People will be radicalized on a massive scale. Now, see, in Bangladesh, when today we see that the minority is being persecuted by the Islamic extremists, we must not forget the fact that it's not just the terrorist commanders sent by Pakistan who are perpetrating those atrocities. Even the common people, the ordinary people, they are involved, and they buy that idea, they adhere to that ideology, they worship these Islamic extremist groups as their heroes and their ideals. So, the stage is all set, and Bangladesh is already on the way to becoming new Syria or Afghanistan. So where you see all kinds of global terror groups active, they can get access to all kinds of weapons, even some dirty radioactive technologies, and that is going to be a major security headache for India.